I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm a doctor, but I'm also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of color. So today's video is all about toners. Now toners, their purpose have really changed over the decades, and so have the ingredients that have gone into them. So actually what a toner was 50 years ago, which was really, it was more of an astringent. It was a product that was used to try and remove sebum from the skin. Often it contained denatured alcohol, which itself was quite damaging to the skin because it can generate free radicals in the skin and dry the skin in particular. Then a negative feedback loop happens whereby you removing oil from the skin actually encourages the skin to produce more oil, and now you're in this vicious cycle. And so it was one of those quick fixes, but actually long term wasn't ideal. And I remember myself when I was about 15 years old, trying a product from my mum's skincare cabinet, which was a toner, and feeling that squeaky clean feeling, thinking that I was doing it perfectly. I was doing skincare right. But lo and behold, that absolutely is not what we want to be doing with our skin. We want our toner to do a number of important functions. One, we want our toner to hydrate the skin. We want our skin to feel supple after using your toner. Number two, you're trying to remove any grime and dirt left behind after you've double cleansed your skin. In fact, today I've made you a whole video on how to double cleanse your skin, so please do watch that if you're not double cleansing already. Number three, your toner is mostly water, which means that actually we can dissolve higher concentrations of water-based actives. And this is the first product to go onto the skin before you apply your serums or anything else. So actually, you want to be smart about your toner because you want your toner to contain actives that you want directly onto the skin. So for example, if hyperpigmentation is one of your issues, then you will want niacinamide to be directly on the skin. So you want to look at your toner based on your skin type, what your skin concerns are, and what you're trying to improve. And that's the way to do it. It really isn't one toner for everybody, because one person may have oily, acne-prone skin. They're going to need completely different ingredients in their toner compared to somebody who, like me, has aging skin. Brightening is something I want to do, and I get melasma. So I'm going to need different ingredients in my toner. In this video, we're going to be talking about what to look for in your toner, my favorite toner specifically for skin of color, and mistakes made, and of course, how to layer your toner into your skincare routine. If that sounds good to you, give me a thumbs up. Let's dive right in. So the order of how to apply your toner is sometimes a bit confusing because you think, do I exfoliate first, then do I apply my toner? If I apply my toner first and then I exfoliate, am I removing my toner? So it can be a bit confusing. So when I created the Dr. Vanita Rattan range, that's specifically for 20 years old plus, for skin brightening, for anti-aging, I put them into steps for you. So I'm going to go through it with you so that you can apply this to any system, but it's just that this is what I've created specifically for you. So you start off with your cleanse. I always say you want to double cleanse in the evening because you're trying to remove your oil-based dirt and then your water-based dirt. When your skin has been properly cleansed, it means that we have better penetration of actives, the skin looks brighter, and you're able to hydrate it better. So it really is a threefold benefit of cleansing your skin properly. After this is when you apply your toner. The toner goes on straight away after you've cleansed your skin. Remember I said to you that this is the first product to go onto the skin because you want the immediate benefits of your toner directly on your clean skin. After this, once a week or twice a week, you'll apply your exfoliator. I tend to recommend chemical exfoliators for skin of color, and I tend to love mandelic and lactic acid because they're the least irritating, but they're also hydrating and anti-pigmentation. So the benefits are perfect for skin of color when brightening is the issue. And so you would put your exfoliator on top of the toner. The reason is that the toners actually soothe the skin. You have anti-inflammatories in your toner, and so when you put an irritating ingredient on, like mandelic and lactic acid, you get minimal irritation. but it's still as effective. So it's a perfect layer of when to apply. Once you've washed off your exfoliator, that's when you've now basically removed the top layer of dead skin cells. Now your skin is primed and perfect for actives. This is when you want to apply your antioxidant serum. If you've just exfoliated, however, please make sure you avoid irritating antioxidants such as retinol or ascorbic acid. I prefer you use derivatives such as retinol palmitate or tetrahexyl decaloscorbate. So basically less irritating versions, because you've just stripped the top layer of dead skin cells and your skin is going to feel quite sensitive. So this is when you apply your antioxidant serum. Once you've done this, you want to lock it in with your moisturizer. You want a fatty moisturizer that is NAF safe, no DNH alcohol, no fragrance, no essential oils. Ideally one that has ceramides and peptides in it, because if anti-aging is one of your issues, then you want to hydrate the skin and stimulate collagen simultaneously. So the reason I want to put it as a system for you so that you know exactly where the toner slots in. And it may not be that you're using the Dr. Vanita Rattan range. You may be using Paula's Choice, or you may be using Be Minimalist or Skin Functional, for example. Whichever range you're using, that is an ideal order for you to be using your products. In addition to knowing what should be in your toner, you want to know what to avoid in your toner. So we've already talked about it being NAF safe, no DNH alcohol, fragrance or essential oils. I would also say avoid witch hazel, which is often distilled in alcohol, and so you get that quick drying effect. But when you have quick evaporation from the skin, water is also being evaporated from your skin, and you get increased transepidermal water loss. So that basically dries the skin and creates an unhealthy environment for your skin. It's harder for your skin to regenerate. And again, skin can start to look dull. So this quick drying effect is instant gratification, but isn't good for your skin long term. The other one I would say to avoid is menthol, and menthol does a very similar thing in that it gives you a cooling feeling. So you feel like something good is happening to your skin and you get some tingling, but actually that's not good for your skin. It's a skin sensitizer. And a classic mistake that's been made for decades is in acne products, they put menthol in to trick your brain into thinking that something is happening to your skin, but actually menthol is a skin sensitizer. Why would you put a skin sensitizer onto inflamed acne-prone skin? It doesn't make sense other than to sell the product. So this is really why you need to be empowered. You need to know the purpose of putting an ingredient into the product. Is it marketing, or is there science behind it? Does it make sense? And really, if you watch 10 or more of my videos, you will know the answer to this, and you will be a Dr. B Inky Hacker, and you should hopefully be in our private Facebook group called Dr. B Inky Hackers, so that you can meet the rest of the group who absolutely do understand the ingredients. If you have oily acne-prone skin, instead of opting for a toner, I would opt for a leave-on BHA exfoliator. That's your salicylic acid. The reason is what you want to do is to unclog the pores. That's the most important job that you want your leave-on product to do. More than anything else you're going to put on the skin, that's the first step, is to unclog that pore. When it comes to BHA exfoliators, there are many that are at 2%, whether it's Paula's Choice does one, I believe Be Minimalist does one. There are many at 2%. The question that I keep getting asked actually is for our children who are between 9 and 15, 16, whose skin is still quite sensitive, but they're starting to get oily, acne-prone skin. There isn't an exfoliator at 1% salicylic, which is really what I would prefer for our children. If you found one, can you write it down below? If you feel like I need to make it because it doesn't exist, can you also write that down below too? Because obviously I'm just here to serve you, and if you tell me that it needs to be made, then I'll make it. If it already exists, then there's no point me making it, and we can link it and show everybody where to purchase it. That would just be really helpful. Now, if you have dry or combination skin which is aging and looking dull, then the key ingredients I want you to use are, for hydration, use glycerin, humectants such as hyaluronic acid, and ceramides, of course. For your anti-inflammatories, use things like Centella asiatica, aloe, panthenol, and bisabolol. These are my favorite. I also love soothing antioxidants, things like green tea extract or resveratrol. So I have a few favorite toners that I can recommend, starting off with Hada Labo, the anti-aging super hydrator. It does contain vitamin A, so I do prefer that you wear that at nighttime. I'm going to do a video today actually on retinol myths and whether or not you can wear them during the day. Some vitamin A's I would say are fine, others I would say avoid. So if you are interested in vitamin A during the day, make sure you head over and watch that video. The other one that I like is CosRx, the alcohol-free toner. It's very soothing to the skin. The third one I like is Paula's Choice, which is the advanced replenishing toner. For my skin personally, I wanted a hydrating, brightening toner with niacinamide in it, humectants and anti-inflammatories, which is basically what I made in the Super Hydrating Toner, which is also available from the Skincare by Dr. V website. Don't forget, I'm in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single video, so please hit that notification bell. Please do follow me on Instagram. I've got 2 accounts, Dr. Vanita Rattan and Skincare by Dr. V. Also on TikTok, which is Dr. Vanita Rattan. Don't forget to download your free guide for skin of colour. The link is down below. Thank you so much for watching, and any other videos you want me to make, please do write them down below too. Bye.